So,
Yes. Good evening, everybody. So I am driving, so I'm not going to be looking directly at you, but it is Tuesday night. So it is obviously our Rock Your Life team call. And I want to thank you all for being here. I hope you have had an amazing week so far. So why don't we go ahead and start off. Well, first of all, can you guys hear me okay?
yeah.
Everything good? Okay, perfect. All right. Shall we start off with wins and gratitudes? Because just like your day, you should always start off with everything with wins and gratitudes. And I can't see anybody, so if you raise your hand, just unmute yourself and start speaking. Anybody?
Do I have
Nobody?
to go first again?
Yes. Yes, Paul. Bueller, go ahead.
Just want to say that success leaves clues.
Amen, it does.
You're, as long as you're looking in the right spot. Just doing some more reading the past couple of days. I also like getting to the gym. I get on the cross ramp for about a half hour, and I always pick something to watch. You know, whether it's Wayne Dyer, you know, something on YouTube, or today it was Mel Robbins. And just listening to her story, where she was, and where she went in the process she went through to get herself out of her own funk. I'll try and post it. It's a snippet of the interview she did with Tom Bilyeu on Impact Theory, I think it's called. And it's pretty awesome. And you can take what she says, and for me at least, you can, you know, I can really see, you know, me going through what she went through and what steps she took to get out of it. And it's really pretty simple. You know, we make it hard, but it really isn't. And it's just where you decide to focus, where you put your mind. You know, another thing that I've been reading that's come up in a couple of places is our reticular activating system. What you focus on, you find, and there's nothing more true than that. So I have, for the past several months, have been looking at my problems. And what do I find? I find my problems. Where do I keep stepping? I keep stepping into my problems. So, and it's just a matter of changing that and looking in a different place, and, you know, choosing to be happy. Nothing's going to make you happy. Happy's inside of you. You have to decide what that is, where you want to be, where you want to go. And there's no such thing as a bad day. And you just take those, you know, they're nothing but moments, and it's up to you to make those moments as small as possible. So it's nice that this is always here every Tuesday night to look forward to. And I think I've always been a jealous person of other people's success, and, you know, kind of feel like that's not for me. And again, as long as I feel that way, guess what it's going to be. So thank you all for showing up and sharing. I appreciate it.
Awesome. I love that. And you're right. What we focus on, we find. So we have to choose to focus on all the positive things and on gratitude. And the more we do that, the more abundance and joy we'll find in our lives. So thanks for sharing that, Paul. Ditto. Anybody else?
Oh, I don't know if you can see me, Anna.
I can now because you're speaking.
Thanks for leading this call, or at least the gratitude part.
Right.
I'm super grateful for the openness. Thank you, Paul, for starting that. But I also just love team and how other people push me to do more. So I'm part of, so Anna and I are part of a small mastermind group, and someone in the group had wanted a challenge and to have more fun with their business. So I remember some of the challenges that Team Isogenics had for us, and just pulled those out. And one of them was going to the gym and meeting 3 new people and starting up conversations with them, asking them what their goals are, and making new connections that way. And that's super uncomfortable for me, but Today was one of the days where I decided to go to the gym, and there's so many reasons for me. Like, I'm such an easy person to just like not go to the gym if no one's there to see me there. So then I said, you know what, I'm just going to do it because I'm asking other people to do it. So I just kind of showed up, and what turned out to be, I mean, it seemed kind of scary for me just to like strike up a conversation when I usually go there, I just want to do my thing and leave. What I found was, maybe it's the gym that I went to, but everyone was really open. They were friendly, and I was like, oh, maybe this is a different gym. It's not like the Musclehead gym that I normally go to. So, yeah. So it was nice. It was refreshing, and I ended up feeling really amazing. I went to the gym kind of upset at home stuff, and then I came back out and I was like, oof, I needed that. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much for sharing that. Anybody else?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm just thankful for all of you guys, and I'm thankful for the growth that I feel like we all get when we get on these calls. Sorry, I'm like leaning over. All the growth that we receive, and when our hearts are open to receive it and we can internalize things, I don't know, it really gets me excited and happy to share it and want everyone else to feel good too. So I'm thankful for that.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, I think of these weekly calls as my ISA battery rechargers. Just like we plug in our cell phones, we have to plug in ourselves too as well. So thank you for sharing that. Anybody else? And I apologize, I don't know who said that because I can't see you. So
It was Megan.
okay. Thanks, Megan.
I'm grateful Amanda's here to teach us her secrets tonight.
Oh, that's a good segue. Should we go ahead and have Amanda teach us her secrets?
Ooh,
Ooh.
I think so.
Amaze us, Amanda.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit like how that all started in the beginning. So like take us in the beginning of that so we understand. And
So can I share my screen? Okay, I didn't know if I could without.
Yep, just share, and then you should be able to click on your desktop and it should go. Just make sure it's only what you want us to see.
It'd be scary. Close your eyes for a sec. All right. Okay, so I'll just kind of share my story and just kind of go through this. So when I started Isogenics, me and my husband had amazing results, and we were really grateful that we were able to share. And in our last 3 years, we were able to enroll over 300 people, and we were not duplicating. We were pretty much stuck, and we weren't retaining our people. So I really had to get out of my comfort zone, and I really think the Forever Pack made a world of difference for everything that happened. Just the simplicity and duplication. So we've noticed our cycles going up. We've noticed our people retaining every month. They're keeping their 100 BB. It's just so simple. So you guys, we just need to keep everything so simple. So if I could tell you one thing, I was really good at sharing the products. I was really good at helping get someone enrolled, like nothing. But I was afraid to talk about the business. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you my story really quickly. This was me 3 years ago, and I was working over 80 hours every single weekend. I was completely capped on my time. I was capped on my income. My family would leave me on the weekends. Casey would drive me to deliveries on most of my weekends because I was pretty much delusional. I would go 2 days straight with no sleep. So I would never retire from this. My mom did the same thing. She did wedding cakes on her mom and dad's funeral day. You cannot, you can't call someone and say, sorry, my mom passed away, I can't do your wedding cake. It just doesn't work like that if you're a respectful person. So this is where I was at. And for some reason, Isogenics gave us so much more than just our health back. It gave me my life back, and there are so many other people that are praying for this, praying for not only physical, but financial solutions. So why was I prejudging someone? Every single person deserves to know about our business opportunity. Every single person. So that's kind of my story, and I don't know why it took me 3 years. And from that day on, when this hit me, that there are so many people that are praying just like I was. Even though you think somebody's job is super amazing, you never ever know what they're going. I had people all the time tell me, you're so lucky to do what you do, you're so talented, you know, you have the best job ever. But you don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. So from that day on, when I started thinking about this and how Isogenics has allowed me more and more to take off more and more weekends with my family and enjoy some pretty amazing vacations that we would have never, ever been able to do before. I told myself I would never prejudge someone ever again, and every single person would learn about our opportunity. So I really had to get over myself. And so I'm going to teach you guys just a few things that really help me make things not so weird about offering the opportunity and asking the right questions. And it just made things really simple for me how I did this. I want to talk about, since this came up, I'll talk about the three-way call for just a second. And the three-way call has been really great for me with duplication because it teaches your people, even if you know everything. I knew everything about the products. I could enroll someone. I didn't need this. And it's like Dave says, this is not for you. This is for them. This is for so you get the prospect on the phone who trusts you. You edify it with the upline, and your prospect, they respect the upline, which equals success. Is to show that person as the prospect that right when they get off the phone with you at that very moment, they know how to send that same video that you sent them forever pack, and they can get you on a call the next hour, the next day, and enroll someone because they don't have to know everything. So that is what the three-way call is showing these people, guys, is that they don't have to know anything to enroll someone the next day. All they have to do is share the video and get you on the three-way call with them as the leader. So that's the power of the three-way call. Okay. I'm going to share some stories after I do the account walkthrough. And so this is how I do the account walkthrough. When I was asking everyone to revisit Isogenics, because I didn't have a lot of people that were still active. So I went back to all of my people, asked them to revisit Isogenics and look at something that is super simple. to help them get started again, I ask them to watch the video. So if they're in your hometown, I go to their house and I do the account walkthrough there. If not, I have a lot of people that are from out of town, and I will do it. I'll just Zoom with them. I'm going to log them into their account. So I'm just going to tell them, go to www.isogenics.com. I'm going to give them their username and password right there. I'm going to enter it in and log them into their account. From here, I'm going to go right into Manage Lifestyle Rewards Auto Ship. And I am just going to show them their next order date. I'm going to show them how to add products to their Lifestyle Rewards order. I kind of share some little things along the way, like plant some little seeds. Like me and my husband, we do 2 shakes every day. We love how we feel. It's just simple to get a clean, healthy meal. And so in your second month, you might want to do 2 shakes a day. You might want to go to 2 shakes a day. You're going to go to add products to Lifestyle Rewards. I'm going to add a shake canister on there. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Don't introduce any other products to them. But I am going to add a canister on there, and then I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to their cart, to their auto ship. This is your forever pack. This is what you are going to do every month. This is your isogenesis and your 2 shake canisters. I'm going to have their 3rd shake canister added on here, and I'm just going to show them how to edit that and X that off. I'm going to show them you have 108 BV. A qualified order is 100 BV. So you have a qualified order of your 100 BV. Okay, then I'm going to go through place order. I'm just going to explain to them, if they have seasonal shakes come out, this is where you're going to want to go to place order, and you can add seasonal shakes in from there. So place order, ships that day. If there's anything you need that day, maybe you need one more, an extra shake canister, you can add that on, or maybe you want the seasonal shakes, you add it in place order and it will ship that day. You can't put seasonal shakes on your auto ship. All right. Oh, you can't see the top of my screen. You guys all know though, right here. So I'm going to just show them the contests and promotions. I'm going to click in Isobody Challenge, and I'm going to show them how easy it is to enter Isobody Challenge. And I want to be very, I've had a lot of people enter Isobody Challenge since I've been doing this too. And I just tell them, make sure that you work on getting this done. I do the account walkthrough the next day. I enroll them. As soon as I get done with their enrollment, I say we're going to do an account walkthrough tomorrow. So what is a good time for you tomorrow night to walk through your account so you can learn how to navigate your account. So I set up that appointment right when I'm doing the enrollment. So I'm going to show them contests and promotions, and I'm just going to tell them the importance of getting Isobody Challenge, get that entered while you're waiting for your products. It's so simple. All you have to enter is these few things, upload your photos, and then express to them, because a lot of people don't get that, that they have to have the front with the newspaper up to date or the timestamp. So they'll take all of their pictures and then they'll be like, well, I didn't have that date thing, so I couldn't get it finished. So I just express that, the importance of that, and just show them right there how to get that entered. And then I'll tell them, I am in an Isobody Challenge every 120 days. Every 120 days, I get $200 in free products. And that is amazing when them seasonal shakes come out, because I can just order all of my seasonal shakes and use my $200 coupon on my seasonal shake. I stock up for the year, and just pull them out here and there as I go. So them Isobody challenges are pretty amazing. Next, I'm going to go over resources. So so if you hover over resources, it's going to pull up and click on the Healthy Mind and Body. And I'm going to tell them about the Healthy Mind and Body. This challenge is a 60-day challenge. It's only $39.99. You guys, you get a $45 coupon in your back office just for completing this to use on free products. So you make $5. This is really going to help you stay committed, stay consistent, break bad habits, create that new identity and that new active, healthy lifestyle. So it's going to remember, it's going to, like right now you're in inception. You're super excited to get started, but in a couple weeks, when you hit that inception stage, this is going to help you keep in that inception, in the deception stage. It's going to help you keep in the inception stage. It's going to help you remember your why, and it's going to help you reach your goals once and for all. So I recommend this to everybody. Okay, so last but not least, when I finish all of that up, I'll just ask them if they have any questions at all, how to edit their orders, how to place an order, anything like that. And then I will just ask them or tell them, I know you're going to get amazing results. Do you see yourself sharing this with your friends and family? So as I was driving to my first person's house that I was going to do this account walkthrough, this just came to me to do this. And so I was going to their house. I was going to walk them through their account. And I wasn't going to talk about the business because they were, in their late 70s. And I just didn't think they would want to do it. So I get to this point of the associate button and he says, will you help me become an associate right now? And by the time I got home, so I walked him through, I helped him become an associate. This is someone that had their auto ship turned off, started again on the Forever Pack. By the time I got home that night and checked my Isopulse, he had enrolled his daughter. He enrolled his wife later that day, and he became a consultant. Someone that had had their auto ship turned off. So you guys, this account walkthrough, they have to know how to navigate their account. They have to know how to log in. You can't just send them the username and password and say, here you go. Hope you can edit your auto ship in a month, or be pissed off at me because another box shows up and you didn't know it was coming. So this is just so simple to be able to show them that. So I'll show them how to become an associate. So you'll just click here to become an associate. Once you become an associate, this is going to allow the company to compensate you for your referrals. You'll be able to enroll new customer right here, and then you're going to have a box right here that's going to say team. You're going to be able to see your team and your downline. So what if they say, I've had a lot of people, a lot of people are ready. They want to share with their friends and family. But once in a while, I will have that objection where they will say, well, I want to get my results first. That is great. Yeah, we definitely want you to have your story. I felt the same way. But I was really glad that I watched the video and I knew exactly what to do because I got my results really quickly and I was ready to share. Do you mind if I send you that video and you can just take a look? And then when you're ready, you can let me know. So always meet them where they're at. And the video is the second video, which is the compensation plan of the Forever Pack. So them are my steps, and it's made, that is my step every single time. Make it simple. Make it duplicatable. Do it over and over and over. It's not any different with anyone else, no matter who it is. And there are some people that are not ready. Meet them where they're at. There are some people that are very strict and they don't want to share, and they let you know that and honor that, and make sure to follow up with them in 2 weeks and see how their results are. So, and then you can, plant that seed again then. So, let's see. Once I send them the second video, I will set them up for a free day, like a always set up the next appointment. If they want to learn how to get their products paid for, I'll set up the second video or set up the next appointment after they watch that next video. And then we're going to get on and do a walkthrough on their Freedom Day. And the consultant machine video is very, very good to send them that too. So I think I touched on everything. Hopefully, maybe we'll answer questions, Jojo, if anyone has any questions or anything like that.
Absolutely. That was great. You know what I loved about it? It was so simple. It's so simple. We can teach anybody to do this. It's not rocket science, right? It's just keeping it simple. I love that.
Yes.
Does anybody have any questions? Benny B, you have a question?
I don't really have a question. I just have a statement. I think what you're doing is brilliant, Amanda. Not a lot of people do that. Even top leaders in this company are not doing what you're doing, and I think they should. I think it's brilliant. I think that's a way to keep customers, and it's really cool how you're introducing the IsaBody Challenge as well as the Healthy Mind and Body all at the same time, and it gets people thinking. I just think that's amazingly brilliant. So thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question. I love it too. It's like you touch on so many things in a short amount of time, and you took a little bit extra time to explain to us what you were doing. So I imagine that even doing it live, it's probably like 10 minutes that you do it, and that's not a big commitment. So I think my first question was, if you are doing it through Zoom, are you having that? Are they screen sharing or you're screen sharing?
So, well, I just learned that they can screen share because I didn't think I could screen share like on somebody else's Zoom. So I just learned something new tonight. So I will pull it up. So, but they haven't. So I have had cases where I've sent them the IsaLife app, and so they have picked their own username and password. So this works great. So they can screen share and log into their own account. But normally I screen share and I'll pull up www.isagenix.com. I'll do that, right there where they can see it. Usually I have the website pulled right up, and I'll just tell, that saves time. I'm not trying to get onto the website, and I have that all on there when they come on. And I will just, tell them, you're going to go to www.isagenix.com and you're going to log in. This is your username and password. And so I'll go from there. And I do it all in their account. So I'm in their account. But I already know their username and password because I set it up. So in the case where they set their own account up, then yeah, you can do the screen. They can do the screen share, and you'll just teach them. So go to there, log into your account, and then they can log in, and then you can kind of touch them where to walk through.
Okay.
So it is easier if you set up their account and you can do the walkthrough.
Yeah. So I'm not setting up their account. So I think, and as long as they're okay with me, I mean, they can even share their login information with me just for this purpose, and then I just let them know I have a really bad memory. So
usually people have trusted me. That's what I've done.
Yeah.
I've shared the app and they've done it themselves. So that's what I do is just, can I get your username? Do you mind sharing your username and password?
So you're actually doing the clicking. They're not doing the clicking. They're just watching you.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Because I would have an issue where someone's on their phone and they're doing a Zoom call and they can't screen share with me that way either. And I'd rather just be in control just because I am crazy.
Yeah. I've always been in control with it so that I can navigate them through.
Right, and it's quicker too, so you're not like, okay, scroll down a little bit more. No.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
Did you share this with Jill Berth's team call?
Yeah.
Shoot. So you had this presentation all laid out? Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I gotta step up my game. Okay.
Well, I had done a presentation in St. George the week before, and showed this at a Super Saturday, and so I had it all set up, and so I
That's
just
awesome.
used it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And by the way, you didn't see the comments, but like after your story portion of it, before you even went into it, I was like, oh my God, I want to sign up again.
Oh, good. Good.
It was great. I love it.
you.
Yeah, you hit some really good spots. Thank you.
Thanks.
Meg, did you have something?
Yeah. So Matt has shared this with me, and I had written it down in a notebook, and I'd left it at home. But I had a lady. I've saved reminders in my phone when my people's auto ship, like a week before their auto ship's supposed to draw. And so I'd messaged a lady this morning. I said, hey, just so you know, your auto ship's gonna draw this week. Do you want to have an account walkthrough? And she came here to my shop, and I didn't have your note. So I'm like, never done it before. And I'm like willy-nilly, like going through the website. And so there's a lot of power in the method and the steps that Amanda shared, because I could totally tell I was losing it. And so it's great. So the way she talks, the way she has you go through the order and manage your auto ship and cancel, being able to delete items and edit your auto ship, and the Healthy Mind and Body and the Ice Body Challenge. Because I totally was just like, what do we have here? And I was clicking, and I'm like, oh yeah, so if you want to share, this is, and I'm like trying to explain the compensation plan, and I'm like, crap, I gotta study up on that too. Anyway, so it was totally random, but I'm glad I did it. So thank you for sharing that.
You are welcome. Yeah, don't try to share the compensation plan. Just send him the video and then follow up. Set the next appointment for sure.
Awesome.
Okay, I do love that you're always setting the next appointment during that appointment. So at the end of that appointment, you're always setting the next appointment. So it's always scheduling the next touch, right?
Yes.
Important.
Then you never feel like you're bothering someone.
Mm-hmm.
You ask for permission, and it's like, yeah, just always setting up that next appointment.
Love it.
And do it while they're excited. Like, don't wait to do their account walkthrough 5 days after they enroll. I do it right when they enroll so they can work on Ice Body Challenge before their products come. It's always the next day. In some cases, they cannot do it the next day. It's, 2 or 3 days. So.
Huge piece. Jane, did you have something?
Yeah, can you say what were the websites that you refer the people to? What the videos were again?
Yes, so foreverpack.com. PAK.
You just refer them to that website. There's nothing like in particular on the website you refer them to?
So if I am doing, if I'm asking them to watch the video for their health, I will say, look at the first video or watch this first video, and then I set up the appointment for the call. I'm gonna send you the video. What time can you what time can we set up a time to chat after you're done watching it? So I make sure to set that appointment before I send that video. And then I'll send them the video, and I say, watch the first one. Don't watch the second one though, because that's only for people that want to get their products paid for or even make an extra income. So don't watch that.
All right.
They're going to watch it.
Cool. That was good info. Thank you.
So
that's genius.
I also like Jeanette, she's not on today. She tells people to watch the first video. When you like that one, then watch the second one. I
like that.
Right. Kind of like the little slide. But I do like the don't watch that. It's not for you. Because then you go, wait, I want it. Smart.
Creates interest.
Anybody else have any questions? Comments?
I'm excited. this was like super timely because one of Jeanette's enrollee hasn't logged into her back office yet, and I'm like, oh crap. And then I didn't realize that she's like, oh, my friends at work said that they would do it once they see me getting results. And I'm like, okay, that's great. And then she's like, we check in later with her and she's like, yeah, I already lost 11 pounds. I'm like, what? Why didn't you tell us this?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, my friends all at work want to do it. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and I didn't think she was serious. I don't know why I didn't think she was serious. But then now she just became an associate. And I'm like, oh, now we have to like go through the whole back office with her, but it's easy now. Thank you.
Yes. And I don't know if everyone knows about the promotion right now. So free membership, free or 10% off. So do you guys know about what is the pack?
Well, and because the everyday essentials.
Yes. So is it the everyday?
It's called the Everyday Essentials. It's a complete essentials with isogenesis and 2 shakes. And It's a pack that's listed under Vitality and Wellbeing. Is it Vitality and Wellbeing?
Yeah. So I did one of those today and added, there was one that I added a shake canister. So they got their 150 BV. They can also just add a shaker bottle. That gets them right to their 150 BV. But they get the essentials with the isogenesis. And then, yes, only for new customers, only for new enrollments. So essentials with isogenesis and 2 shake canisters. It's a pack. So you have to look for the pack.
Okay.
And then
I told you I want to sign up again.
add one thing on. So add one thing on to get the 150 BV, and it's going to take that membership off and the 10% off. So the one I did today was the essentials pack with the 2 shakes. And then I added on, she wanted to do just nightly cleansing. So I added on 1 cleanse and it got her to her 150 BV. It was $212 shipped. Shipped, tax, membership and everything, $212 and some change. So it's only just a little bit more than the Forever Pack to start. The Forever Pack is like $202 out, shipping tax. So it wasn't that much more, and they got the whole daily essentials.
So it was you did an everyday essentials pack, a cleanse, and a shaker cup.
Nope, just the everyday essential pack and a cleanse.
And the cleanse, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then that was enough.
I kind of give the option. Do you want to get a 3rd shake canister? Do you want to get they already get the shaker bottle. So that's what somebody else mentioned.
Oh, it comes with it? Okay.
Yeah, they already get the welcome pack.
Right.
With any 100 BV. So I went with either, do you want to do, nightly cleansing, or do you want to do an extra shake canister?
So does doing the daily essentials pack, does that like qualify you for PIBs too?
I don't know if it does or not. I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it's a pack for PIBs, but it might be. Jojo, do you know? Is it $15? Maybe.
It might be a $10 because I know a 9-day is, but I'm not sure. We would have to check on that. It wouldn't be more than a $10, I don't think. But we can check in, and that won't double. So just so you guys know that when you do that, like to do a double PAB, you would have to have a 30-day or higher for it to do double. Okay.
Thank you.
But what's nice is that even though the ISOG is out of stock, because it's still anything that's still in a pack, you can sign somebody up and still get the either complete essentials or the ISOG, as long as it's already in a pre-made pack.
But I don't think ISOG comes in any pack, does it? Just
there is some that actually come with bottles. So there's is it a business builder or something that comes with extra bottles of ISOG? I think a business builder still comes with ISOG. So everything else that comes with the complete essentials will come as long as it's you order a pack for a new person. So that's already got it in there. Yeah. Cool.
Just throwing it out there. If there's any pack that anybody wants to know if there's a PIB, all you have to do is Google PIBs and isogenics, and a chart will pop up on Google. It's really easy. That they used to keep the chart in your back office, but now the only one listed, I believe, is the one that has double PIBs. So you can just Google it. It shows up. It's pretty simple. There's a lot of packs people don't know have $10 PIBs.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Is everybody good? That was awesome. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
I love this. And have never done it this way, but I really like it. And I like the thought of doing it quickly while they're, in the excitement mode, and that all feels really good. So then we're supporting them when they're at their highest, which is good.
I think I've seen, the thing I've loved about it the most is the duplication that's happening with my team that was not happening before. So I mean, just the simplicity with the Forever Pack, like I said, is made a huge difference. So who knows, but just that, and then showing them how to not navigate their account is pretty, has been a huge shift for me.
Awesome.
So, yep.
All right. Well, everybody give Amanda a big, huge kiss. Thank you very much for everything. That was amazing. And,
Thank you.
So we will see you guys next week.
Thank you,
Same
everybody.
bat time, same bat channel.
Awesome.
Thanks, Amanda.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Go rock your life.
Thank you,
Hey,
Amanda.
Jojo, I'll post in Rock Your Life the steps.
Awesome. That would be great. So,
Wanna save it?
yeah, I'll